The coronavirus is forcing meat companies that feed our country to close processing plants. Nearly 750 employees are infected from the now shuttered Smithfield plant in South Dakota. And yesterday, a pork processing plant in Minnesota shut down. It's tied to at least 33 cases there. These facilities are contributing to a spike in cases across several Midwestern states. And our Adriana Diaz shows us how this is affecting the whole industry.
Coronavirus cases in Iowa's Black Hawk County have doubled in recent days to 356. And public health officials say 90% trace back to employees at this Tyson meatpacking plant.
The 132,000 citizens of Black Hawk County are now the victims of the apathy, of the absence of protocol, of the lethargy in response from corporate Tyson.
Sheriff Tony Thompson toured the plant earlier this month. He says the facility should close for deep cleaning and better screen its employees.
The line moves so quickly that they work elbow to elbow. They have about a 36-inch workspace, and they're just stacked on top of each other.
Tyson says it's since made changes company-wide, requiring employees to wear face coverings and installing dividers on production lines.
We've worked diligently to protect our team members by taking worker temperatures at the start of each shift and identifying symptomatic team members.
Their outbreak is not an isolated case. CBS News has confirmed COVID cases in at least 17 meat processing plants in 10 states, 13 of which have temporarily closed or are operating at reduced capacity. But the closures come too late for some families. 78-year-old Saul Sanchez, who worked at the now-closed JBS meatpacking plant in Colorado, died from coronavirus. Agustin Rodriguez, an employee at the Smithfield Foods pork processing plant in South Dakota, also succumbed to the virus. Another Smithfield worker, who's infected and asked not to be named, told us he wasn't given a face mask until 3 weeks after the plant's first case. He now fears for his pregnant wife.
Yeah, I'm really scared. I just worry about my wife and then my baby.
Despite the outbreaks, the governor of Iowa says shutting down plants would hurt farmers and the national food supply chain.
We are the largest hog producer in the country, and it will be devastating not only for the food supply, but for the cost of food going forward.
Ben Lilliston, who helps run the Institute for Agriculture and Trade Policy, says companies can reduce production to make the plants safer for employees.
Regularly in the U.S., we produce way more than we can consume. Nearly a third of U.S. pork production is for export. So we can slow down our production, protect our workers, make sure there's enough meat for U.S. consumers.
We reached out to Smithfield Foods to find out when exactly they started providing masks to their employees, but we haven't heard back. Now, both Iowa and South Dakota have not issued state-sanctioned stay-at-home orders, even though the outbreaks at these facilities are already impacting communities. We also want to note that the CDC says that there's currently no evidence that coronavirus can spread through food. Tony?
As so many of us work from home, a reminder that many jobs cannot be done from your home. Adriana, thank you very much.